Hey everyone, welcome back for another episode of Taking the Stage with Steph. So we have wrapped up talking about different leagues that you can choose to compete in. So we finished the league spotlight, and now today I want to talk a little bit more about the topic of choosing a coach. As you guys know, if you've looked into competing at all, most competitors do hire a coach. The reason is they're the experts. They can guide you in the right direction because the world of competing is very confusing oftentimes, and it's very different from just a normal fat loss program, right? It's a lot more accelerated. There's a lot more attention to detail. There should be more frequent check-ins. You need to have a coach that has experience getting someone ready for a competition, not just any old regular personal trainer typically. So there's a lot that goes into choosing a coach, right? And you have the option as well. Are you going to choose someone who's in person locally, or are you going to choose someone online? So choosing someone in person is probably ideal if you're someone who needs that like hands-on guidance. You need someone standing right next to you at the gym telling you, hey Stephanie, make sure that you bend forward more, hinge at the hips more so that you feel this exercise here. Or, hey Stephanie, it kind of looks like this amount of load that you're using for this exercise is too easy. Would you say so? Why don't we try bumping it up? If you're someone who wants those direct, immediate form corrections, if you're someone who wants more guidance with your workouts, then you might want to choose someone who's an in-person trainer and can be with you and keep you consistent with your training. That may also be helpful if you have trouble staying dedicated to lifting and you oftentimes find excuses as to why you can't make it to the gym. Well, maybe booking a personal trainer or a coach and having to pay for it and book it and schedule it may keep you more on track for your competition prep. Now, with that said, it can be sometimes difficult to find an in-person personal trainer or coach who has experience with competing, especially if you live in a smaller town or are in a place where there aren't many big commercial gyms, so you may not have as many options. So you always have the option of choosing an online coach. An online coach is going to be ideal for someone who maybe is more experienced with lifting, feels like their form is like spot on. They are very consistent with getting to the gym, so they don't need someone in person telling them what to do, how to fix their form, scheduling times for them to work out. They're just more independent with their training overall and feel like they're capable of working out on their own successfully. And instead, they just want to be given their workouts to do and hey, go do them. So someone like that would be an ideal candidate for hiring an online coach. I am an online coach, so I can say from experience that yes, most of my clients are a lot more independent and experienced with lifting, so I just give them their workouts that are customized for them based on the muscle groups that they want to target more to help balance out their body, based on the equipment they have at their gym or at home, based on the exercises they can and can't do, based on injuries, based on history, based on what they like, what they dislike. So they get the workouts and they go do them. And occasionally they'll send me videos in our app where they're like, hey Steph, I feel good about all these exercises, but this exercise in particular, I'm just not sure about my form. They'll send me a video, I'll give them critique. So, with technology these days, with online coaching, there is a way to get a little bit of feedback through video, or like doing a workout on Zoom or something. But for the most part, someone who hires an online coach should feel very confident in their training abilities and not feel like they need someone over their shoulder at all times. So that's kind of the difference between having an in-person trainer and online. Besides that, everything else, it really doesn't matter, because when it comes to nutrition, you don't need someone in person saying, oh, I see you in the kitchen right now, and let's make sure that we prep your food this way, and blah, blah, blah. You don't need that. Nutrition, you're going to be independent no matter if you hire someone in person or online. You're either going to be given a meal plan or you're going to be given macros to follow. You're probably going to track your food using an app like MyFitnessPal. So it doesn't matter what type of coach you hire. Nutrition is very easy to do in person or online. Same. As far as like doing check-ins, I would say most coaches do check-ins online anyways. So even if you're in person, it's so much just quicker to just like upload your progress pictures, upload your inches, upload your weight, see them in like a really fancy spreadsheet format, or see them in a graph and see how you've progressed over time. So I really like doing my check-ins in my app. That's where my clients upload all of their stuff, and then I can see their photos back to back from now versus when we started or versus last check-in, and I can see a spreadsheet and a graph of their scale weight and how it's changed over time, and their waist inch measurements and how it's changed over time. I don't need to see them in person. There's really no need for it at all. I can see everything I need to see with their pictures, their inches, their weight, and hearing about how they're doing, how they're feeling, what's working, what's not working. So when it comes to check-ins, most coaches do check-ins online in some way or form, whether it be like I said, through the app or through just emailing back and forth or texting back and forth. So no matter if you choose an in-person or online coach, most likely the check-ins are going to be in an online format anyways, especially due to COVID 2021, you guys. Like, I think that that's changed things for a lot of in-person personal trainers as well.